This video chart presentation of GreenCell Inc. brought to you by allpenny.stocks.com. GreenCell trades on the Bulletin Board Exchange on the ticker GCLL. I scaled this into about a 2.5 month chart. Dates back to when GCLL first started trading. See very sporadic, 70 cents up to $1. Only recently has it really started trading with a little bit more regularity. Still relatively low volume. So relatively low outstanding share stock. Technically speaking, there's still some definitive support and resistance levels established. We'll run through the indicators real quick. Clearly, though, you can see not a lot defined with these yet at this point. What you look for is for uptrends to start. And what that means is right now we've got a bearish cross. We'll look for rotation in the 12 EMA, break back up through the 26, which is trending upward. And you always look for that break of the zero barrier. You want to see something along these lines. Upward channels. They show a lot of strength. MACD measures trend. So that's the sort of thing you'll be looking for. Higher lows to be made and upward channels. ADX has come down pretty low since it started trading regularly. Right now around 30. Not getting too much from that at this point. Classic separation of the 7 away from the 14 and 21 MFIs. And here comes a bounce starting. Longer term components holding over top of 50. That's a good thing. Want to see the 7 break up through it. That's bullish. Accumulation distribution just kind of trending sideways right now. Making some higher lows. Also making some lower highs. What you look for is just to continue some upward movement. Again, just make higher lows is the thing that you're looking for. Shaking money flow shows that buying pressure is still strong on this. Since it started trading regularly, it hasn't even dipped down below zero. Again, that's a good thing, showing buying pressure has been coming into this new stock. CCI holding right around zero. That's pretty neutral. Full stow made a nice climb. Retracing right now. Doesn't like the 14 is going to hold over top of 50. Just now breaking back through it. But again, just look for a rotation. Right now it's hitting a relatively neutral area. Momentum slipped out of it recently, but the share price has slid off a little bit. Tricks, really too new to get anything from it. It does show a lot of strength right now, trending firmly back towards zero. But again, very early on, not getting much from the tricks. RSIs, all holding right around that 50 mark. That's what you look for in any sort of pullback. It's a very neutral position. 7 being underneath is a good thing. That gives it an opportunity to break up through the 14 and 21. But the RSI says right now momentum's pretty neutral. You can see because this has made a big hop from 88 cents down to 75 cents. That's what drugs some of these indicators down this direction. So really what you look for is short-term resistance and support to be established. There's some bottom support established here at 60 cents. Even though it did dip down to 50, it pulled right back up to it. And you identify several different levels. And the reason that you do this is there's more at 65. And again, there's more support there at 70. And you can even throw a little at 75. But what you look for at this point is any sort of retrace is where is this going to establish some support? Where's buying pressure going to start coming in? And there's 3 different potential areas for it. So if it does dip back any further, you look for it to establish a stronger support level. And that'd be based on these few different levels that it's touched over the last month or so. Resistance is a little bit more defined with this. See, there's a little bit right there at 80. Call that secondary. It really starts to pick up right here around 88 cents. That's going to be a tough spot for it, I do believe. It's had a hard time closing above it. In fact, it hasn't closed above it since it began trading regularly. So I'd mark that 88 cent area as a tough area of resistance. And what I'd have my eye out for is with these thinly traded stocks, volume to come in and try and take out 88. It's a great sign of strength if that does happen, if it can close above it. And a top end right there at $1. It would be an all-time high for it. $1 has a psychological barrier a lot of times, and it represents a blue sky breakout if it can push through $1. Now, of course, it's almost a 50% move from where it is, so it's a significant upside. And that's what I'd be looking for technically. Continue to make some higher lows coming here off the bottom. Hold this area for a new support level. Continue the upward push. Take out the resistance level and challenge the old highs. So those are the things I'm going to be looking for in the GCLL chart. But as always, this is merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence and consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure and do not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.